Madam Rides the Bus by Vallikkanan. There was an 8-year-old girl called Valliammai, who was called Valli for short. Her favorite hobby was to stand at the front doorway of her house watching what was happening in the street outside. The most fascinating thing of all was the bus that travelled between her village and the town. Day after day, she watched the bus, and a desire to travel in the bus grew strong in her heart. The fare of one-side journey in that bus was 30 paise. She meticulously planned her travel by saving whatever stray coins came her way, resisting every temptation to buy peppermints, toys, balloons, and the like. One fine spring afternoon, Valli boarded the bus from her village. She showed some coins to the conductor. "I simply have to go to the town, and here's my money," the conductor said jokingly.
"Here, have a seat right up there in front. Everybody move aside, please. Make way for madam."
The bus moved along the bank of a canal. Valli stood on her seat and looked outside through the window. She enjoyed the sight of the palm trees, grassland, and acres of green fields.
"Listen, child, you shouldn't stand like that. Sit down,"
an elderly man said. "There is nobody here who is a child," Valli said haughtily.
"But if you stand on the seat, you may fall and hurt yourself when the bus makes a sharp turn or hits a bump. That's why we want you to sit down, child," said the conductor. "I'm not a child, I tell you," she said irritably. "I'm 8 years old." An old woman came and sat near her. She had big holes in her earlobes and she was chewing betel nut. Suddenly, Valli saw a young cow running very fast in front of the bus. The driver blew the horn loudly and the cow got frightened and ran in full speed. Valli found it was funny. She laughed and laughed until there were tears in her eyes. On the way, the bus stopped at a railroad crossing. A train crossed the gate with great speed. Finally, the bus reached the town. There were many shops and big crowd in the town. Valli was struck dumb with wonder. "Hey lady, aren't you ready to get off?"
the conductor asked. "No, I'm going back on this same bus. I just felt like having a bus ride, that's all." Valli took another 30 paise from her pocket and gave it to the conductor.
"Won't your mother be looking for you?"
the conductor asked. "No, no one will be looking for me," she said. The bus started and again there were the same wonderful sights. Suddenly, she saw a young cow lying dead by the roadside. It was the same cow that ran before the bus. Valli was overcome with sadness. She sat glued to her seat until the bus reached her village. Then she turned to the conductor and said, "Well, sir, I hope to see you again."
"Okay, madam,"
he answered her, smiling. She laughed and jumped down from the bus and ran straight to her home. When she entered her house, she found her mother talking to one of her aunts. "Where have you been?" asked her aunt. Valli just smiled.